Have you ever seen this wonderful little instrument before? Do you know what it's called? If you do, write it in the comment section below. Also, I'd like to know what strange instruments you've come across on your world travels. Maybe in your country there is a strange instrument that we've never heard of, like this one. I know what it's called, but do you? I'll give you a clue. It's from Japan. One of my friends introduced me to that little instrument a couple of months ago now. And also for my birthday, he played Happy Birthday using that. For me, it's impossible. I have no idea how to do it. It seems really complicated. But today, I want to talk about some music idioms and sayings. In English, we have a lot of music idioms and sayings. Some actually include the names of instruments and some connected to music. So let's take a look at 10 music idioms or sayings. The first, to blow your own trumpet. Now you all know what a trumpet is. I'm trying to remember if I know what a trumpet is. It's the long one or the little one? Trumpet is the little one, right? Trombone is the big one. So to blow your own trumpet means to always talk about how good you are, how good your life is, how good you're doing at work. Always talking about you. Simon is always blowing his own trumpet. The second, to strike a chord. This is a chord. To strike a chord. If something strikes a chord with you, it means it makes you remember something else. So, I was listening to a song and it struck a chord in me. It reminded me of you. What songs remind you of other people? I'm sure there's many. The first song that you danced to at your wedding, with your girlfriend or boyfriend on the dance floor when you met. All these things can strike a chord in you to make you remember something from the past. Or someone. The next, as clean as a whistle. A whistle is that little thing, well, it can be a little that they use for sport, or it can be the long one if you want to stop your dog barking and train your dog. Whether it works or not, no idea. But as clean as a whistle means spotless, perfectly clean. I need my house to be clean as a whistle, otherwise I go crazy. I hate dirt and disorganization. If I see my house untidy and dirty, I can't sleep. No. It needs to be as clean as a whistle, otherwise I'm going to a hotel. Even hotels these days are not as clean as a whistle. Now on the topic of whistles, here's another one. A whistleblower. A whistleblower is somebody who tells authorities about something harmful or illegal that happened. So you see somebody hitting their dog in the street. So you go and tell the police. You are a whistleblower. You blew the whistle on the person who hit the dog. Don't hit dogs or cats or any animal. Another example, he blew the whistle on his colleague. So from this you understand his colleague did something wrong and he, whoever he is, told his boss or the authorities. The next one is to march to the beat of your own drum. This means you do things the way you want, regardless if it's normal or not. So it's okay if you march to the beat of your own drum, but try and take other people into consideration sometimes. Do we all know what a swan is? That beautiful big white bird that you see sometimes in a lake. They can actually break your back with their wings, but they're so majestic. What is a swan song? It's not when the swan sings. It actually is something that you do, like an event or a performance or something, that you do before you die or before you end something. So you can say, I didn't realize that performance was going to be his swan song. Now he's quit, he's retired, or he's died. It was the last thing he did. His swan song. To fine tune. If you fine tune something, you tweak it until it's perfect. For the definition of to tweak, look below. So if you tweak something to make it perfect, you have fine tuned it. We need to fine tune the project before we release it. No. We need to fine tune. What do you fine tune? We have to fine tune the new product before it's put onto the market. To chime in. If you chime in, it means you offer your thoughts or opinions on something. So I can be talking with my friend Peter, and Lucia and Giorgio chime in to give us their opinions too. to give us their thoughts on the subject that we are originally talking about. Now you can also use it when you don't want somebody's opinion. You can say, oh, stop chiming in. In other words, keep your thoughts and opinions to yourself. So to chime in means to offer your thoughts and opinions on a subject. Now this next one, number 9, again is about a whistle. I'm using 3 connected to whistles and I can't actually whistle. No. The only whistle I can do is no. So the next one anyway, I'm getting distracted. Number 9, to wet your whistle. To wet your whistle means to go and have an alcoholic drink. So after a long day of work, I like to wet my whistle with a vodka. Or 2. Or 3. Or 4. Okay, the last one. To sing the same tune or to sing from the same hymn sheet. Okay, this basically means when people agree publicly, even if maybe they don't really agree. So you can say, we need to make sure we're all singing from the same hymn sheet before we go to give the press conference. Because in the press conference, if all the people don't agree, won't look good. So before the press conference, they make sure they're all singing the same tune. Okay, so remember, tell me, what strange instruments have you come across on your trips around the world? I want to know them all. And also let me know if you know the name of my little friend, who now I don't know where he is. Ah, here. Thanks, Peter, for introducing me to him.